I usually think it's got to be plants. Maybe it's time to enjoy the fish more. Hi everyone, George here, and we're on our way to see my friend Scott Lynch. He is a seller of amazing Rift Valley cichlids. So most of you guys kind of had an idea that we'll be getting some African cichlids of some description, whether they're from the Lake Malawi or Lake Tanganyika. I'm not actually sure myself yet. Really excited to show you Scott's facility, show you some beautiful fish, and take you through the process of how I'm going to choose what we stock in my new Oase Highline 175. So hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you do, give us a thumbs up, leave me a comment and subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, so here I am at Kev's Rifts. This is Scott's dad. I actually set up a tank for Scott a couple of years ago, nearly 2.5 years ago now, a Malawi Cichlid tank. I'll leave a link to that actually, and I'll do an overlay right now. But here they are. They've got like a double garage that they've converted into an epic fish room, and I'll give you a quick tour and you can see some of the amazing fish there. And then finally we'll show you what fish I'm going to choose. Exciting. So here we go. This is like proper fish room. Absolutely. How many tanks, Scott? 200?
Shot 200, yeah. 198.
198. So 99% Malawi cichlids. And yeah, I'm by no means an expert on Malawis. Scott is though. Maybe have a chat with Scott in a bit. Excuse the background noise. So Kev's Rifts, he does sell to the trade. He does sell to private customers as well, by appointment only. I'll leave a link to their website. They've got a Facebook page as well. But if you want some high quality African cichlids, then this place is the place to come, I would say, in the UK. Mostly captive bred. There are some wilds as well. I think these are all wild. Yeah, beautiful. Excuse the reflections. These are F1s. And yeah, absolutely sport for choice. So congratulations to the guys that kind of had an idea that I'd be stocking Malawi. I've never kept them before myself, so I'm really excited about this. As you guys know, I'm more of an aquascaper into my planted tanks, and I generally stock, you know, plant-friendly fish, tetras, rasboras. But I did really fancy doing something completely different, which is why I went for this real kind of rock-only, high-impact hardscape, and then really focusing in on the fish. So I want to show you the fish I'm going to stock. Here we go. These are called Chindongo saulosi, formerly known as Pseudotropheus saulosi. And I'm going to have a mixture of male and female. We're going to go for 4 male and 6 female, so 10 fish altogether. And this is going to be a nice mix to make sure they're not too aggressive and not breed too heavily. We'll keep the water temperature fairly low, probably 22, 23. This is going to, again, reduce aggression. Not going to grow too quickly, and obviously reduce the pollution. Maintain high water quality. But I'm so excited. How beautiful do these fish look? So they're dimorphic, which means they'll change colour as they get older. You can see the yellow, the bright yellows are females, and then the male is like the blue. You can just see there, the blue with the black and white stripe. This will get more prominent as they get older and more settled in. And they will grow considerably larger than this. This is why I'm only going for 10 fish. And I will be doing large, frequent water changes just to maintain the water quality. So super excited about these. Can't wait to get them in the tank at home. And I just want to show you something else as well. So Kevin Scott, father and son team, have actually been developing their own Malawi cichlid food. So this is a bit of an exclusive. They've given me a load of food to take home with me, which is very generous of them. I am buying the fish here, so just like to support this kind of small industry really. The Malawi Cichlid trade at the moment in the UK is struggling a little bit, I hear. Interesting, the whole kind of converted garage, like a huge double garage, is actually heated. The whole building is heated rather than the tanks individually heated. It's obviously the most efficient way of keeping the tanks warm. So the water temperature in the bottom here is about 22, 23, and it's about 24, 26, and then 26, 28 at the top. Yeah, some beautiful fish. I'll get some nice macro footage of the fish as well, because they do deserve some close-ups. There are some absolutely stunning specimens here.
Hi George, hi everybody. George is going to stock the Chindongo saulosi. They could be found in the lake at Taiwan Reef. They're a dimorphic fish. They'll all start off yellow. Females will stay yellow, but the males will develop the blue coloration with blue barbing. We do have a very rare wild male down in this bottom tank. It is from one of the house tanks, but yeah, that is actually one of our wild males from the lakes. It's a very rare species. You know, they are endangered in the lakes, so we have been entrusted with this one and used it for many breeding projects. These fish originally were discovered by a diver called Saulosi, which is where the name originates from. He was the first one to discover the reef. Unfortunately, as I mentioned, they are endangered in the lake, so there is breeding projects currently going on with SMG, which is Stuart Grant's catching station. They're looking to reintroduce the fish back into the wild. We have produced many of these fish. They are popular fish and brought an F1 bloodline back into the market.
Did you breed these yourself then?
These are bred within Kev's Riffs. I think these are about our 4th generation coming through now, so they're very nice fish, some of the best quality that you will see around. They're rock dwelling fish, so they do like to hang around the rocks, which so George's Scape's absolutely perfect for that. They do like to stick together. They're reasonably aggressive, but as George has mentioned, he is going to stock them in a 4 male, 6 female ratio. The 4 male should dissolve the aggression of some young fry in the rocks. They are a veggie-based fish, so predominantly spirulina, algae, cholera. So yeah, we've got a little bit of krill in there as well, some fish meal, full of nutrients, high vitamin profiles, lots of vitamin C in there to keep them healthy.
Thanks Scott, I'm so excited. I've been home an hour or so now. I've put the fish in there. They look really great. I think they've settled in really well, and I'm just really pleased with it. So I want to say thanks to Scott and his dad Kev for hosting me today and supplying me these great fish and some great fish food as well. Thanks to Awaze for supplying the tank and cabinet as well. I think it shows off the scape really nicely. I'm going to be changing this light probably. This is a Kessel that's been lent to me by Aquarium Gardens. I am going to fit some lighting that will fit actually inside the hood, so we won't have any equipment on display up there. And yeah, I'm really interested to see how this aquascape evolves. There's obviously no plant growth, so it's going to be a real different thing for me. The fish will evolve, they'll grow, they're 6 months old now, so their colours will develop, they may even breed. And so I'm interested to see the evolution of the fish. It's a real fish tank, and I've never really kept in my whole time in the hobby, I've always had a planted tank really. So it's going to be an interesting experience for me. Some of you guys might be watching this channel because you're only interested in aquascaping and you're not really interested in the fish so much. Some of you may keep Malawi cichlids already and you might know more about these fish than I do. Whatever your experience levels, just let me know in the comments what you think to this scape, to this kind of video. Is it something that you enjoy? Should maybe I convert some of my other tanks into sort of fish only tanks, or maybe I should go into more biotope style scapes? I don't know. I don't know what direction I want to take the gallery. I will stay true to my heart and I will always have a nature aquarium dominance aquascaping presence on my channel. But yeah, it's just really made me think actually about, you know, where I can go. So drop me a comment, guys, what do you think? So I'll end there with some cinematic B-roll. I hope you enjoy that. You take care. Keep on scaping. Cheerio.